Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to YouTube Foundry. I'm Richard, and what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at how to customize your brand new YouTube channel. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so let's look at this screen for a moment. We're logged into our new channel that we've just set up. What we want to do is customize the channel. Now, normally what you'll see is you'll get this screen, and then what you'll get down below here in this area, you'll get any content that has been uploaded to the channel. We haven't uploaded anything yet, so nothing shows up. Once we start uploading videos, those videos will show up in this area, and we'll take a look at what that looks like by going and looking at one of my other channels in a moment. Now, what we want to do first is we want to customize this channel. So we've got a couple things. First of all, you click on more about this channel and click on more. Right now, all you get is the information about the channel. Generally, people will not be able to see this part. And notice I've got my information here, my actual YouTube channel address, and it tells me when I joined, and it tells me if I want to share the channel with anybody else, which I'm not going to do. Now, what I've also got is I've got this manage videos. If I've got videos and go to manage videos, this is where I can upload videos, where I can edit the videos, where I can change the videos, where I can do things like schedule when they're going to be released, and that kind of stuff. We don't have any videos yet, so we're not going to use that button yet. What we're going to do first is go to customize channel. So it says welcome to YouTube Studio, and we're going to click continue, and here we are. We've got to upload some stuff. Now, if you want to create a banner for your channel, you can. A lot of people recommend that you create a banner that goes at the top of the screen whenever somebody logs onto your channel. It's something that shows up at the top of the screen, has your icon or your visual, your picture, whatever. It says your channel name and a little bit about your channel. You can do that. I haven't done that, but you can always do that. The next thing you might want to do is you might want to upload a visual to this. And I'm going to upload an icon to this that I kind of like into this thing. So I'm going to go to upload. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a picture that I've already set up. And I'm going to grab that and I'm going to bring that into this particular space. So I'm going to go over and it's off the screen right now, but I'm going to go pick that image, and I'm going to open that up. And there it is, it's an image. I actually had ChatGPT create this image for me. Kind of amazing, I guess. And so we're going to hit OK. And now it's going to change that. And you'll notice this will eventually change all what's up here as well. What's up here will start to appear every time I log in. This image is what will appear up here in the upper right. I've got my name down here. I've got my handle is already filled in. I'm not going to add any pronouns. You might choose to. I'm not. Then you have a description telling people what your channel is about. And you need to type in something, not a whole lot of words here, but you need to type in something that tells the people what your channel is about so that they know, and also so that the YouTube algorithm will know what your channel is about. You might want to put some key terms in here that you would put in key terms in search engine items later. So let's just go. I'm going to pause this for a moment, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to type in a description that you can see. Okay, so I've typed in a brief description. We can always go back and change that later. You can use up to 1,000 words. I've used 462, or up to 1,000 characters. I've used 462 characters in my brief description. And you might want to add some other stuff. Now, the next thing you got below is you've got any language you want to do. So if there's a specific language you want it to use, you can choose that there. I've also got down here the channel URL, and then we've got links. So if you've got a Instagram account or a Facebook account or some other kind of account that you want to link to this channel, you can put that here, and that will show up in the profile up above. Now, contact info, what's the information that you want people to use when they contact you? Well, that's going to be that publicly facing email address. And so I'm going to type that in now. So this will also appear up in my profile that people can see. And this is that forward-facing email address. That's the email address that people would use if they want to contact me. I'm not going to put a video watermark, though you can. The best thing about this is you can have it put in a little JPEG that will show up in your videos, particularly, shorts or other videos you want to produce, that will actually automatically have a link to subscribe to your channel. I'm not going to do that at this point, but you can. So at this point, I'll just hit publish. So when I hit publish, it's going to do this. And when we go back and look at my profile now, if we would go look at my profile, we would see all this stuff on my channel. Now, the next thing we might want to do is we're going to go down to settings. And in settings, there's some things we want to do. I'm going to set this in terms of US dollars because I'm a US channel. And then we got our channel information here, country of residence. We're going to put that. That's going to be the United States. I want to let people know where I'm located. And also any keywords. Now, when I type in keywords here, what's going to happen is it is actually going to put each one of those keywords into every single description box of every single video. And you'll see that eventually. So I'm going to put in a few here. I'm going to choose just a few. We're going to say hashtag YouTube. We're going to put hashtag space, then hashtag startup. I'm going to do hashtag YouTube Foundry, and for right now that's all I'll put. You can always go back and add more later, but those will be in there, so I'll save that. Now I'll go back into my settings and let's look at what else. Upload defaults. So again, these are some things. You can also put a default description in here. So the description, there's a brief description that will occur about every single video. I'm not going to put that in right now. This is a title that describes your video. Again, I'm not going to put that in every single video right now either. Permissions. This is some permissions you have. And again, this is the email address. It shows the email address of your channel, not the publicly facing email address. And again, I will change that. We've got community moderation. So I'm not going to do any moderation at this point, but you can certainly do some moderation if you want. You can put some creator demographics in there if you want to, and there's some agreements you have to read. So what you want to do is make sure you learn all about the YouTube terms of service, and we'll have a separate video where we talk about the terms of service for YouTube. So that's how you set up the customization of your channel so that it's ready to go and it's ready for you to start uploading videos. Okay, so earlier in the video, I told you I'd go look at a channel that already has videos in it so you can see sort of what it looks like when you get done. So this is my Cowboy Survival channel that I have. And you see it tells you a lot of information right up here at the top. It tells you my channel name, Cowboy Survival. It says I have a little over 4,900 subscribers as of this date and 242 videos. If I click on more, it's going to open up this window here, and all this stuff is stuff I put in that area where I was setting up my channel, and I was putting in all that pre-printed stuff. So this shows up every time somebody goes and clicks on my profile. In addition, I've got some hashtags down here that's going to show up. I've got an email address that you can click on, and it'll show you my forward-facing email address, which is eaglevids2024@gmail.com. And so that's there for that purpose. Now, down in here, you've got different things. You've got home. You can look at the videos, the shorts, whatever you're doing live, your playlist, and your posts. So I've got home. If I click on videos, it's going to give me my videos, and I can actually arrange them from the latest to the oldest. I can do it from the most popular to the least popular. I can do the oldest video. You can see the quality of those is not nearly as good as the quality of these right here. They look much, much better, right? I can go to my shorts and I can see all the different shorts that I've done on this channel. I've actually only done 2 live items. I did a July 4th last year, and I also did an Amazon Prime Big Deal sale in November of last year. Then I've got my playlists. So I've got different playlists on this channel that you can go see. And I've got some posts that I've done on this channel. They're like communications with your subscribers, so they can be really, really helpful. You can do quizzes, you can do images, image polls, text polls. Image polls tend to do the most, to get the most interaction, but you can also list every time you have a video coming out, you go ahead and do a post here, and it will show up telling people, hey, I've got a video you need to go watch. And so it'll at least tell all your subscribers that you've got a video that needs to be watched. And it may show up on other people's. I'm not sure if this actually shows up on other people's feeds or not, but it definitely shows up on the feeds of your subscribers. So I just thought I would show you this so that you would know sort of what a channel looks like when it is fully populated with videos. So that sort of tells you how to set up a channel and what it's going to look like when you get done. Hopefully this was helpful. We'll see you back here for the next video right here on YouTube Foundry.